Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WSG Havoc, the last Havoc before Vendetta.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Alliance from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes is here tonight at the last WSG Havoc before Vendetta, because Vendetta will be live this Saturday on February 21st, 2026, and it seems that Melo and Meteor here tonight for an announcement that will have a purpose for Vendetta and for the national championship. We don't know what it is, and we'll find out what it will be in a couple of seconds live at WSG Havoc. Ladies and gentlemen, last week I just heard an horrible news. Is that our national champion Braun Breaker have suffered a serious hernia and is now no longer the WSG national champion. He relinquished the national championship. So Carmelo Hayes will have a match at Vendetta for the vacant national championship. The question is, who will Carmelo Hayes for the title at Vendetta?
Hold on, Matteo. Let me handle the situation. I am looking to find a competitor for Vendetta and the national championship. So whoever who think they deserve to get there and face me for the championship at Vendetta, then step up.
Oh, wait a minute! Tricky Williams has indeed stepped up here tonight.
From Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
Just the idea of a Trick Williams against Carmelo Hayes for the vacant WSG National Championship is already crazy to me. I'm already sold in. That's because Matthew just told us that Braun Breaker suffered a vicious injury, a serious hernia, and will no longer be able to defend the national championship. That will be relinquished. We will crown a new national champion at Vendetta.
What's up, Melo? Long time no see, huh? We used to tag together and even face each other before this company even started. There's a history between the both of us, and it would be my pleasure to whoop that trick and leave Vendetta with the vacant national championship.
All right. You see, Trick, I accept. I will face you at Vendetta for that championship. Why? Because since that last time we met in that ring at NXT Stand and Deliver 2024, I've never had my victory over you. And what a moment it could have been winning. My first match and first championship in WSG by defeating you. I will see you this Saturday.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the first match of the night tonight at WSG Havoc. And now we're gonna welcome the leader of the revolution, Ricky Saint.
It's scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 197 pounds,
Ricky Saint, who tonight will compete against the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov in the WSG World Heavyweight Championship Tournament to crown the inaugural, the first ever World Heavyweight Champion of WSG. And imagine if Ricky Saint will be able to defeat the Mad Dragon in his first match here in WSG and qualify to the World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. It could be insane for Ricky Saint. Maybe Ricky Saint could be the first ever heavyweight champion. I mean, he have all his chance to do so. We'll find out if Ricky Saint will be able to win that championship, but now that match. But now we're gonna welcome his opponent of the night tonight for the WSG World Heavyweight Championship, the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov. The Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, ladies and gentlemen, the last man to ever pinned and defeat the great, the Hall of Famer, the former WSG World Champion, John Cena, at a WSG Havoc show. Ilya Dragunov is looking for opportunities at single goal, opportunity at the National Championship, the Continental Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, or maybe even the WSG Championship, but he could make this reality if he beat everyone in his path and go on a destiny and win the big one, win the World Heavyweight Championship. But first thing first, tonight he gonna defeat Ricky Saint, who will compete for the first time in WSG. And the match has begun, and instantly Ilya Dragunov and Ricky Saint are going for chain wrestling, and Ricky Saint seems to have the advantage. He's gonna push Ilya Dragunov to that rope, and exactly does. Oh, chop from Ricky Saint, another punch, but Ilya Dragunov counter with the elbow on his own and a vicious chop on Ricky tonight at Havoc. And they're once again about to go for chain wrestling here tonight, and this time around Ilya Dragunov seems to have the advantage over Ricky Saint. Exactly gonna put pressure on the back of Ricky Saint here. There is no revelation tonight, maybe, or maybe Ricky Saint put up an upset of the night and defeat the Mad Dragon. But Ilya Dragunov has now headlock on Ricky Saint. Ricky Saint is down to the ground, and Ilya gonna put pressure on the neck of Ricky here. Wow. Oh, Ilya Dragunov here with the knee to the face of Ricky Saint. That's vicious from Dragunov tonight here. Ilya Dragunov gonna go for a couple of chop on Ricky Saint, and again a big chop that's gonna put Ricky down. Ilya still gonna maintain the offense here. Gonna go with the one-armed power bomb, and he landed it successfully on Ricky Saint, but Ricky Saint kicked out at one way to soon in the match to expect a 3 count from Ilya Dragunov on Ricky Saint here, and sentence from Dragunov. Another second sentence from Ilya Dragunov, and a short one, but this time around he missed. And Ricky Saint gonna go with the knee, I believe, to the whole knee of Ilya Dragunov. Ilya Dragunov still on his feet. Gonna go for the jumping close down, but he couldn't hit it. He couldn't hit all of it. Ricky Saint here, but go for the chop. Ricky Saint here. Look at that, a nice reference to the dead man. A nice reference to the Undertaker here from Ricky Saint. Now gonna go for the punch here on the back of Ilya Dragunov. Ricky Saint now on the top rope, waiting for Dragunov to get back on his feet. Exactly do. And they're gonna go for the crossbody from the top rope, and he hit it successfully on Ilya Dragunov. Elbow from Ricky, another elbow. And this time around, a jumping elbow from Ricky Saint on Ilya Dragunov here. Dragunov on the outside of the ring. Ricky Saint also on the outside of the ring. He's gonna follow Dragunov here with the elbow, but Dragunov counter. Now Ricky Saint, look at that with the reverse neck breaker. What a neck breaker, a spinning neck breaker, I'm sorry, from Ricky Saint on Ilya Dragunov. Wow. Ricky Saint so far the advantage over Ilya Dragunov. Ilya Dragunov back on his feet, but Ricky Saint catching instantly with the suicide dive. What a move from Ricky Saint here. And look at Ricky using the knee on the arm of the Mad Dragon tonight at WSG Havoc. And now Ilya Dragunov about to send Ricky Saint to that ring, as Ilya Dragunov also gonna follow him. Gonna follow the step and gonna enter that ring. What a big boot from Ilya Dragunov, instantly follow up with the elbow to the back of Ricky. And now Ilya Dragunov about to go with a couple of chop to the neck of Ricky Saint. That's looking vicious, man. Wow, close down from Ricky. Dragunov gonna counter with the back suplex, but what a show up of athleticism from Ricky Saint here. But no, Dragunov couple of elbow on Ricky here. Wow. Look at Dragunov with a clothesline to the back of the neck of Ricky Saint, my gosh. And now Dragunov on the second rope with the second rope senton. Instantly going for the cover. 1 count, and we can expect only 1 count. Ricky Saint kick out instantly. What a kick out from Ricky Saint. I was thinking there was 3 here, but no. Ricky Saint kick out at 1. What a show of strength from Ricky Saint here. But Ilya Dragunov with the chop here, but Ricky Saint counter that one chop with the another line. Bomb! He land on the back of the neck, I believe, when a hard landing from Ilya Dragunov here. but Dragunov gonna fight back with a couple of elbow on Ricky. Dragunov gonna go over, and I see that it's chop block, but Ricky Saint counter amazingly with a DDT here. Now Dragunov about to send Ricky to the corner. Gonna go for the uppercut, I believe, but Ricky counter with an elbow on his own. And now Ricky gonna put Dragunov to the other corner. And they're gonna find another counter with the elbow, just like the same way Ricky did. And what a shoulder tackle from Ilya Dragunov from the stun rope underneath to the face instantly. We're gonna maintain the offense as fast as possible. The second knee to the face of Ricky and the third one, but Ricky counter that one. What a counter from Ricky Saint. We're gonna go for the offense on his own. Gonna slide under him. Spear out of nowhere from Ricky Saint. Cover to advance in the tournament. And oh, he got Dragunov kick out at 2 here. What a kick out from Dragunov out of Ricky Saint. Spear. Wow. Now Dragunov gonna go for the punch on his own. Ricky Saint. Jawbreaker. Ilya Dragunov punch from Ricky. Another punch from Ricky. And now here we're gonna go with the kick. Johnny Gargano style here from Ricky Saint. Ricky Saint gonna go, I believe, from the scoop slam here exactly on Ilya Dragunov. And now we're gonna go for the second rope move. What is this on the Mad Dragon? Waiting for Dragunov to get up on his feet here. Gonna go for the shoulder tackle, I believe. No, Ricky, oh, we couldn't hit it. Ilya Dragunov also couldn't hit his senton. And instantly Dragunov gonna go with the kick on Ricky in the German suplex. Gonna go for the cover here. Instantly 2 count. And then yet 2 count. Ricky Saint, kick out at 2. Look at Ilya sending Ricky to the rope here. And now Ricky counter with the clothesline on his own. Nice counter from Ricky Saint also. Nice clothesline from Ricky also. Now look at Ricky Saint gonna put again Dragunov on that corner. Another elbow from Dragunov here. But Ricky Saint gonna go for the chop and a couple of punch with the backbreaker here. Wow. Now Ricky Saint gonna go on the top rope. Waiting for Dragunov to get back on his feet. Ricky Saint about to go for the spear. No! What a counter from Ilya Dragunov with the power slam. Now look at Ilya Dragunov about to go for the top of the Moscow, and he land the top of the Moscow successfully on Ricky Saint. And now he about to go for the H-bomb, and the H-bomb successfully landed on Ricky Saint. And now he's going for the cover on Ricky Saint to advance Ilya Dragunov, and he did it. Ilya Dragunov advance.
Here is your winner,
Ilya Dragunov successfully advanced here tonight for the WSG World Heavyweight Championship tournament. But now we're gonna welcome the WSG World Champion Drew McIntyre, the Scottish Warrior, the one to end dreams, the one to end John Cena's dream, Cody Rhodes' dream, Jey Uso's dream, and so far you have no opponent for Vendetta, but I can tell you with Brock Dream, he's on his way to the main event of Destiny against Sami Zayn, or maybe even CM Punk, if CM Punk managed to defeat Sami Zayn at Vendetta in the opener of the show. But ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the leader of the Alliance, Drew McIntyre.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Alliance from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Wrestling World Champion, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Vendetta is this Saturday, and I still have no challenger for the WSG Championship. I mean, I have no time for it because by one side you have Sami Zayn, who won the Royal Rumble, and by the other side you got that cancer CM Punk, that spotlight junkie who want to put himself in the main event of Destiny. And Sami Zayn, that loser, better not lose this Saturday, cause other else.
What the heck is going on here? Randy Orton, the Viper, is here, and he just interrupted the WSG champion. Maybe Randy looking for a title match. Wow.
And his opponent, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds,
the absolute legendary Randy Orton, once called Legend Killer, and Drew McIntyre is on his way to become a legend, on his way to become the longest reigning WSG World Champion by destiny. But Randy Orton wants to cut all of it, I believe. I don't believe Randy Orton is here for no reason. He has a purpose, and the purpose is that it's finally time for him to become the new WSG World Champion, to do something significant since his back injury back in 3 years ago in 2023 when he come back. He didn't do much, but here he's looking to make all of this change. He is looking for Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre, you love talking about being in the main event of the biggest show of WSG Destiny 2, but man, you won't gonna make it champion. Cause I am next. The Viper is the #1 contender for the WSG Championship at Vendetta, and I am gonna kick your freaking skull and leave with that WSG Championship.
Hey Randy, stop. Why you acting like you're so tough when you didn't even win yet in WSG? You've been here since the beginning of that company, and you still haven't scored a single win. If we were 10 years ago, yes, I would be scared about that match, but right now I am definitely not. You've never been the same since that back injury a couple of years ago. I mean, if he was still keeping up with the wrestling world and he see your win-lose ratio, what do you think Bob Orton would say about that? So you could say that's not the Randy I used to know. That Randy Orton is nothing but a soft-ass bitch.
My gosh, Drew McIntyre goes really far here. What was that? And now just Randy beat him up. Right for this up, Drew McIntyre fight back with a couple of passionate kick on the rope. And Randy Orton gonna go for the elbow here, sending him to the rope and gonna put him back to the ground. Randy Orton fighting Drew McIntyre. Hope you see. Did you see what Drew McIntyre just said? Man, that was crazy. He's just destroying Drew McIntyre here with the did you see that from Randy here? Randy Orton with the knee to the face of the WSG champion. And look at Randy Orton. He is going for the Hurricane. He demonstrated the 3 most dangerous letters in sports entertainment. And he hit the RKO on Drew McIntyre, the Viper, the #1 contender for the WSG championship. Look at that. Randy Orton about to go for another RKO on Drew McIntyre. If he managed to hit that this Saturday, our WSG Vendetta will crown a new world champion. It will be either Randy against Punk or Randy against Sammy at Destiny. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's main event time tonight at WSG Havoc. And now we're gonna welcome the young OG Javon Evans, who is going to qualify for the WSG World Heavyweight Championship tournament against the best in the world.
Making his way to the ring from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 170 pounds,
Javon Evans will welcome but an upset of the night tonight if he's able to defeat the best in the world. And by talking about best in the world, there he is, CM Punk, the man that bred the internet a couple of weeks ago when he just destroyed the whole of WSG main event scene verbally, when he completely crashed out on live TV at WSG Havoc, and Sami Zayn accept his challenge at Vendetta. So if CM Punk is able to defeat Sami Zayn at Vendetta, he will officially be in the main event of Destiny, and Sami Zayn's spot in the Royal Rumble would be useless. But so far, it didn't happen. CM Punk completed his first match since that iconic pipe bomb, iconic crash out he did a couple of weeks ago.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
CM Punk has something to prove. He feel like he has something to prove. He feel like he's underappreciated and not respected enough for the legend that he is here in WSG, and he wanna prove to whole world that he's still the best in the world by fighting for defeat Javon Evans tonight, and maybe go on Saturday to defeat Sami Zayn, to defeat the Royal Rumble, rob his spot away from him, and go on to the main event of Destiny against Drew McIntyre, the well-known rival of CM Punk, and maybe even defeat Drew McIntyre and won the WSG Championship in the main event of the biggest stage there is in WSG. I can tell you, if you want a big spot, if you want a big championship victory, you want to make it in the biggest show of them all, Destiny. And the match has begun instantly. They are going for chain wrestling here, CM Punk and Javon Evans, I believe, a match we never seen before anywhere else. And now look at CM Punk with the arm lock on Javon Evans. Well, did you see that athleticism of Javon Evans here? What athleticism. Now gonna go for the arm lock on CM Punk here. Javon have the arm lock over Punk. Now we're gonna put pressure on the arm of CM Punk here. Javon Evans gonna put pressure on the arm of the best in the world here. And now Javon Evans have the headlock on CM Punk here. And now we're gonna put pressure on the neck of the best in the world, CM Punk, tonight at WSG Havoc. And look at CM Punk here with the back suplex on Javon Evans. What a back suplex from CM Punk, and CM Punk gonna put him back on his feet. We're gonna go for a couple of punch and kicks here on Javon Evans, and the spinning kick to Javon. And look at CM Punk here, gonna go with the knee to the face of the Yungo G. Oh my gosh, knee on the rope. Gonna go for the cover. One count, and obviously Javon Evans kicked, but I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be shocked if there is a trick on, because did you see how vicious those knees look? Man, insane. And they're once again going for chain wrestling, but CM Punk have the advantage very fastly. Here, what a punch! What a forearm from Javon Evans here on CM Punk, and same result. Only one count, but if there is three here, I wouldn't be shocked. Did you see that punch? Javon Evans just delivered on CM Punk. That was insane. Punk with the kick on Javon here. Another kick, but Javon Evans counter with the kick to the face on his own super kick, but he missed here. Javon Evans seemed to send CM Punk to the rope here. And a German suplex on the best in the world. Instantly going for the cover. One count. It's a little bit better, but still not it to put CM Punk down for good. Here, a super kick, but CM Punk counter. I think on the double underhook here, and Javon Evans counter with the Hurricane Rana on his own on the best in the world. That's a amazing counter from Javon Evans here. Javon Evans super kick to the face of CM Punk, and elbow from CM Punk on Javon. And the drop kick! Javon Evans is so much faster than CM Punk, that's insane. Not gonna lie here. Javon Evans about to go for the springboard move, but CM Punk is way too far, couldn't hit all of it. Oh, big kick from CM Punk on Javon Evans here. They are both on the outside of the ring, and Javon Evans gonna press CM Punk to the ground here. Javon Evans gonna go for the drop kick, but CM Punk counter. CM Punk here. Oh, never mind. Javon Evans about to send CM Punk all the way up across the outside of the ring. Now Javon Evans gonna stop the count of the referee here. Gonna go for the elbow, jumping elbow, but CM Punk counter. They now both gonna enter the ring. Javon Evans is again faster than CM Punk, so gonna can maintain the offensive couple of kick here. And the German suplex on CM Punk, but Javon Evans is already down here. We're gonna get back on his feet first, and it will be Javon. Javon put CM Punk again back on his feet here. Oh, punch from Javon, couple of punch again, couple of punch and kick. And now gonna go for the DDT, a float over DDT, an amazing one. Instantly going for the cover on CM Punk, but once again another one count from Javon Evans, and the best in the world couldn't get the job done. Gonna go for a couple of kick here, couple of kick and punch, but CM Punk gonna counter with the forearm on his own Mongolian chop. Couldn't hit it, and gonna go for the kick, but Javon Evans couldn't hit it. Double axe single to the back of the neck of Javon Evans and CM Punk. CM Punk and Javon Evans, I'm sorry. And now gonna go for the knee to the face, and a clothesline from CM Punk on Javon. Oh well, look at Punk. Punk, I believe, is going for the springboard move. CM Punk, a springboard clothesline, but he couldn't hit on Javon. Double action down to the back of the neck. Javon gonna put him on his feet. A kick. CM Punk counter with a... Oh, did you see that kick from Punk? Amazing. I told you Javon Evans is a lot faster. Now Javon Evans thrown a DDT. Springboard DDT, I'm sorry. On CM Punk, that's the same thing. That's still an amazing move. And a back suplex from CM Punk on Javon Evans. Instantly gonna go for the cover here on Javon, and oh, only a 2 count. Javon kick out at 2 here. Now CM Punk gonna put him back on his feet. CM Punk here about to send Javon to the rope. Gonna go for the swinging neck breaker. An amazing looking neck breaker here from CM Punk. And now CM Punk is on the top rope. I believe he about to go for the top rope elbow, and he connected successfully on Javon Evans. Instantly going for the cover on Javon and the Yugoji to score the W here. No, Javon Evans kick out at 2 here. Nice kick out from Javon out of the top rope elbow of CM Punk, and CM Punk gonna maintain the offense with a couple of pins, but Javon Evans could the patch on his own with the clothesline. Well, another clothesline from Javon Evans, and now gonna put CM Punk to the ground here. The Yungoji. Oh, we're gonna stomp him, but CM Punk counter very fast, double action down, and a counter from Javon Evans with the super kick again. Javon Evans, we're gonna go for the Hurricane Runner here. On the best in the world, Javon Evans, and looking like a fool. He's young, he's unexperimented, but I can tell you, Javon Evans is cooking here against CM Punk. CM Punk, you have years of career above Javon Evans, and Javon Evans is a rookie, you know what I'm saying? But Javon Evans still put up on a fight here tonight against CM Punk. And then Javon Evans, the proof is that he just kicked out after Brainbuster. Brainbuster is a very vicious move, and Javon Evans kicked out of it. Well, a kick out from Javon Evans here. Did you see that? We're gonna go for a couple of kicks, but oh, Javon Evans fastly could with a kick on his own. CM Punk with a forearm to the back of Javon. Gonna go for the back, never mind, not the back suplex, to knee to the back. What a move from CM Punk, but somehow Javon Evans is already back on his feet. Wow. You know, Javon Evans about to go for the springboard chatter, and he landed it successfully on CM Punk. Instantly gonna go for the cover on Punk, but Punk kick out at 2 here. Punk ain't leaving that spot already. I told you have something to prove tonight at WSG Havoc, but particularly you have something to prove at Vendetta this Saturday against the Royal Rumble winner Sami Zayn. His spot, he's on the line in the main event of Destiny against Drew McIntyre. Is that an accurate from Javon Evans? Very, very good. 2 count. Oh, CM Punk once again. Kick out at 2 here. Javon Evans gonna put Punk back on his feet. Oh, a couple of punch from Javon and a couple of punching shots here. No, Hurricane Runner gonna go instantly for the cover. Drop Punk away here, and Punk still somehow kick out at 2. I'm gonna stomp his head. What is this? Again, no, CM Punk could have the punch on his own on Javon Evans. Gonna go again, neck breaker here from CM Punk. Once again on Javon Evans. Elbow from Punk. Another elbow, second one. And a third elbow from CM Punk on Javon Evans. Now gonna go for the top rope. Maybe to hit again another top rope elbow, but this time around he missed. And look at Javon Evans gonna go for the OG Cutter and the best in the world for the win, and I missed. He couldn't get the job done. CM Punk kick out at 2 here. What a kick out from Punk, what a match, what a main event it is at WSG Havoc. An opens from Javon on Punk. And Javon Evans counter here. Oh, gonna go for the GTS attempt. Oh no, Javon Evans couple of elbows to the face of the best in the world. Go, nice kick from CM Punk here, and they're going to trade punch and chops in the middle of the ring, because that's, I can tell you, that's a main event. Oh, Javon Evans missed his chop. CM Punk also missed his chop. Javon Evans, oh, spinning kick from CM Punk here. Spinning kick, and now look at that power slam from the best in the world. Now CM Punk going for the top rope. What are you about to go here? You're gonna go for the top rope elbow. on Javon Evans, and now he's looking for that one JDS on Javon Evans. Look at CM Punk here with the JDS on Javon Evans. Now gonna go for the cover on Javon. CM Punk for the win, and Punk did it. What a win from CM Punk, and here the update bracket for the World Heavyweight Championship, and here are the full card for Vendetta live this Saturday, February 21st, 2026. The main event will be Randy Orton against Drew McIntyre, and CM Punk have a big match here at Vendetta, but congratulations CM Punk for advancing in the World Heavyweight Championship tournament tonight at WSG Havoc in the main event.